Where them fans at? I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. Also known as Queen Boss Lady. Your family deemed you. They deemed you. They initiated you. They, oh my God, I just heard marked you to be the Jezebel of the family. Because see, them fly ass aunties that always show up to the gatherings, the holidays, whatever the occasion is, and they be fucking dressed. I'm talking about you just want to go to auntie house and just spend a little time in her closet. Just go ahead, y'all. I don't need to play with the children. I just wanna be in my auntie closet, in her heels, in her shoes, in her purses, cause this the fly auntie. Always looking good, always smelling good, hair done, nails done, always just looking like a scent of freshness, just glowing and flowing. She the one that come to the functions and she start to dance first. Where them dance at? Where them real fancy fly. Y'all know because y'all got this auntie in y'all family. And everybody accepts her. She gives, for Christmas, she gives the best gifts because she the rich auntie too. Let's not forget to throw that in there. She the rich auntie too. She the auntie that actually gets you what you put on your Christmas list. That one. Her. Well, unfortunately, you come from a long list and history of women that they operate out of their masculine energy. So you as a child was waiting for this fly auntie to show up, and you looking at your aunties like, no, they don't cut it. No, they don't cut it. No, them shoes don't match that. And you a child, like and even as a child, you could have been into fashion, putting things together. You could have been very different at a young age. If you're a girly, you could have if you're a girl at a young age, you could have had I gotta have my purse, I gotta have real pretty, right? You was real pretty as a child. Real pretty. You don't have pretty women in your family. You have masculine men in your family. And you will see these women, no matter what day it is, at work, church, holidays, they're never dressed up. Always dressed down. Always got a t-shirt and jeans on. Always got a big shirt on with some big pants on. Tennis shoes on. That's masculine to me. Like this is masculine to me, but this is my chill day. I'm comfortable. You get what I'm saying? But I dress up more than I dress down. You get what I'm saying? Like the women in your family dress down every day, no matter the occasion. And let me tell you something that somebody told me, because I don't mind, saying that somebody told me something or, put me on to something. This lady that I met, about 10 years ago told me, she said, that's a gift. You being able to coordinate, put clothes together and match and things like that, that's a gift. She's like, girl, it take me a long time to put stuff together. I'm not no matcher or no shopper or nothing like that. So the women in your family, they labeled you the Jezebel because you are different from them. And if this is not your story, it's mine. That's what is pretty much given. That's what's in my spirit right now. All of this, because all of this is tied into, and I'm gonna tie everything in together. Where them fans at? But they deemed you, the Jezebel of the family. Y'all got me some lemon. This is gonna be so good. Some tea. turmeric, bay leaf, cinnamon, rosemary, cilantro. Yeah, it's just a quick cleanse. But they deemed you the Jezebel because you're feminine. So you was that fly ass auntie that you was waiting to show up. You was her. You was her the whole time, and the family knew it. So you fast, you grown. That's why I say it's all gonna be tied into everything. That's why when I got on, I was like, where them fans at? Because everybody's in an uproar right now on the internet about the little girl doing the where the fans at. She the fly auntie. Y'all need to go sit down. She the fly auntie that's gonna show up. That baby is innocent. That baby is dancing. She don't know nothing. It's y'all that's the perversion. Y'all are perved out. And a baby girl can't even dance because your thoughts. Y'all need help with y'all thoughts and controlling them. So you just say, oh, that's too grown. That's too fast. Why? Because you can't control your sexual nasty thoughts. And that's why all the women in your family said you was a Jezebel to even get predators to look at you. First of all, let's just get that understood. So we were all kids before, and we all sat there and sung songs before. And then when we get grown, we like, let me be your candy liquor. Let me be your candy liquor. What the hell was I singing? I don't even know what I was singing, but girl, that's what I was singing when I was a child. Because you're innocent. Who's not innocent is these perved men and perverted women. Y'all not exempt. Y'all not exempt. That's why this message ties all together. Somebody done sent out some magic my way, right? That these men, they're not paying attention to the message. They're over-sexualizing me, trying to make me feel uncomfortable. Baby, I don't feel uncomfortable that you can't handle me sitting up here. You know, I'm dressed down today. But when I dress up, looking good and may be showing a little skin, not too much, but just enough, just feeling myself. And you can't control your perverted thoughts. You're not getting on here. And I'm not talking to my kings. I'm talking to these little boys that's coming over here with these nasty ass energies like I can't read in them. Like I can't see them. Trying to over-sexualize me. Trying to turn this isn't a motivational speech thing. This is about how sexy you are. How good you look. Let me get this so y'all get me right. There's nothing wrong with telling a woman that she is beautiful. Nothing wrong with telling a woman she's gorgeous. Believe me, I can feel the energy who's being authentic and who's not. I love my beauty, not to put it out there as a thirst trap, but I can tell the difference in the two, right? When I am out in public, and then y'all telling me something that I've been hearing ever since I was a child. It's not like you're telling me something new. That's how I know you're full of game anyways. But it's a big difference between a man over-sexualizing you and a man admiring the creator that created you. And now I don't get it a lot, but I do get it often. When a man, a real man, when he see me in person, not all of them, I said a real man. A real king, a real man that got God standing up in his spine. When he see me, he say, oh, Lord, have mercy, she is beautiful. He does not, and they always back up. Oh, Lord, the first word that I love, I can make a man call on the Lord. I can make a man say God's name. Oh, my God, she is so beautiful. And I say thank you, and I go on about my way. He don't over-sexualize me. He don't undress me with his eyes. He ain't sitting up there telling me, oh, because you got a stripper body, you should be a stripper. That's the difference between the two. These men will sit up in your face. This man set up in my face. My baby counselor that I had to fire set up in my face. I told this man, because, you know, they ask you what you do, whatever. I told him what I do for work. On the side, I told him on the side, just for my hobby, I do nails, I do lashes, you know. And if I trust you like that, I'll do your nails, I'll do your lashes. But it's a very thin line because it requires you coming into my home. So, you know, I got my trustworthy people that I know that they could come in my home and get services. So I do nails, I do lashes, I do wigs. I work with the children in my community as well, just off, what is it called? Off the road. Nobody helping me, nobody else in the community backing me, no funding, no nothing, just whatever I can do for them. Whether I take my kickball out there and play kickball with those children on the side of my house, I do it. Their mothers and fathers not out there playing kickball with them, so obviously somebody need to step up and do it. So you know that much about me, and you sit here and say, and you still sit here after I tell you I do nails, I do hair, I do lashes. So you're not a dancer. Only one got these Jezebel spirits on them is these men. I swear, y'all is so perverted. You can't say one word to y'all. That baby is doing what still a lot of us women do today. Because I know when I dance, I feel free. I feel just like that baby girl dancing. I'm not trying to attract nobody. I'm not trying to thirst trap you. Sometimes when I twerk, it's to help my lower back. Could you imagine that? Niggas, y'all hear me? Could you imagine that? Sometimes I be in my house twerking because it releases the stress on your back. It releases tension. It don't have you so stiff. It's an exercise. You can't tell y'all perverted ass men that because y'all can't even look at a baby saying, where them fans at? Because she don't need to be shaking her hips. And sir, no, you need deliverance. You need deliverance from them spirits that's on you. Perversion. You can't even get on here and say, you look beautiful today and go on about your business. You done undressed me. You done tried to find ways to do this, to do that. I seen somebody in the comment section. He told me I was gorgeous, and then somebody else told me I was beautiful. And this Negro went to the other commenter and commented under his post, yeah, tell her how good she looked. Tell her how good she looked. Am I getting on here saying, y'all, I'm getting on here to tell you how good I look, to show you how you see the witchcraft that's being thrown? That's not the message that I'm delivering. I'm delivering love yourself and take care of yourself, and you can see that in the reflection of me. But why are you making it about that when I'm getting on here making it about this? But I'm sitting there laughing too as well because it's so funny. Like I don't know the two. Like I don't know how to read the energy. Like I don't know what you're doing. Like I don't know what you're really thinking. And it's so sad. And your family did you like this too as well. Just because you like to get your nails done, you the Jezebel in the family. And you like to get your hair done, you the Jezebel in the family. I remember like when I was a kid, like looking at my sister and my aunts and my mom, like, y'all don't get y'all hair done? And I was a child. That's why I was the weird when they said that I was a Jezebel. Listen, I was in the 2nd grade. And my dad asked me, what did I want? I said, I want to go to the hair salon. The beauty parlor. That's what they called it back then in the day. The beauty parlor. That's where I want to go. And I don't know, 2nd grade, what you about, 7, 8? I'm 8 years old, y'all, at the beauty parlor with the women sitting up. Never seen my mother go to a beauty parlor. Because this is what resonates with my spirit. A lot of these men come into my face and come into my space and they expect me not to be myself. You want to come in and you want to come at me and try to figure me out, right? And I'm going to already let you, I'm a spiritualist. I'm a reader. I can read your soul. And then niggas think that I'm playing because I'm not sitting up here. Now, beautiful queens, my spiritual people. I can't call y'all spiritual family because I know ins and out, right? Let me say this. I respect y'all. I think y'all beautiful. I think y'all got your own little unique style and it fits y'all. It works for y'all. And y'all look good in it, doing it, and you're doing it well. And I'm not coming for you, what I'm about to say. But these Negroes out here don't, they don't want to accept what it is because I don't have a horn in my nose. I don't have a bunch of earrings. I don't have a bunch of, things on my neck. I don't have a bunch of, I don't have wicks. A lot of them done said that. Like 2 of the men that I read for was like, oh, now you got to get wicks. Sir, you're getting services from me. I am helping you. How you going to tell me that I need to get wicks? Because I'm a healer. I need to have wicks. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm going to be a healer with this ponytail and these swoops. I'm going to be a healer with me a lace. I'm going to be a healer with whatever hairstyle that I choose for myself. But don't say, oh, all spiritual women have to look like this. They have to tie their heads up. Let me just give you like Erykah Badu. Now, don't get me wrong. I may have a day where I'm feeling like that. Or I may be instructed by my angels and my ancestors to wrap my hair. And when I'm instructed to wrap my hair, I do so. If I'm not instructed to wrap my hair, I don't do so. I like looking